Good evening, students. This is 9th standard chemistry, unit 15, carbon and its compound lesson. In our previous section, already discussed types of organic compounds and some special features of carbon. Once again, recall special features of carbon. First one, catenation. Second one, tetravalency. Third one, multiple bond. Fourth one, isomerism. The last one, allotrophy. First three features already discussed. Once again, recall. Catenation. What is catenation? Catenation is binding of elements to itself or with other elements through the covalent bond. Carbon connected with carbon or other elements through the covalent bond. This nature is called catenation. This is catenation of carbon. Catenation may be present in linear, branched or ring chain. First structure indicate branched chain, second one linear chain, the last three are ring chain. Let's see another two important special features of carbon. First one, isomerism. The second one is allotrophy. Let's see one by one. First learn about isomerism. What is isomerism? Isomerism is another special features of carbon compounds, especially found in catenated organic compounds. Let us consider the molecular formula of organic compound C2H6O. That is the molecular formula C2H6O. Can you name the compound? No, you can't, because the molecular formula of the organic compound represent only the number of different atoms present in that compound. It does not tell about the way in which the atoms are arranged and hence its structure. Without knowing the structure, we can't name it. So the isomerism indicate only for the structural formula. The any molecular formula does not give the name and structure. The molecular formula gives only how many atoms present in it. So isomerism gives structure and also name. This is isomerism. Let's see what is isomerism definition. The given molecular formula may lead to more than one arrangement of atoms. Such compounds are having different physical and chemical properties. This phenomena in which same molecular formula may exhibit different structural arrangements. Structural arrangement is called isomerism. What is isomerism? The phenomena which is the same molecular formula may exhibit different structural arrangement is called isomerism. Compounds that have same molecular formula but different structural formulas called isomer. Compound having same molecular formula but different structural arrangements are called isomer. The Greek word iso means equal, mer is called part. This is meaning of Greek meaning of isomer. Example, the given molecular formula C2H6O having two kinds of arrangement of atoms as shown in figure. First one A form, another one is B form. Both having same molecular formula. What is the molecular formula? C2H6O, but different kind of arrangement. First arrangement is CH3 bond CH2 bond OH. The second arrangement is CH3 bond O bond CH3. So same molecular formula contains different arrangement. One is A form, another one is B form. The first form contains alcohol functional group. The functional group of alcohol is OH. The second molecular formula contains ether functional group. So both having same molecular formula but different structural arrangement. This phenomenon is called isomerism. Both the compound having same molecular formula but different kind of arrangement. In a compound A, the oxygen atom is attached to hydrogen and carbon. First structure, the oxygen atom attached to one is carbon, another one is hydrogen. It is the alcohol functional group. Whereas compound B is oxygen atom is attached to two carbon atoms. So it is ether functional group. See this picture. The second B form, oxygen attached by two carbon atom. This is ether functional group. These compounds having different physical and chemical properties. You will study about the isomer in detail in your higher classes. What is isomerism? Isomer is nothing but same molecular formula. The same molecular formula and different structural arrangement. This phenomenon is known as isomerism. But both having different physical and chemical properties. The arrangement of atoms only same, but different structural and different functional group and physical and chemical properties are also different. This is isomerism. This is one of the special features of carbon. Let's see another special features, allotrophy. What is allotrophy? Allotrophy is the property by which an element can exist in more than one form that are physically different and chemically similar. Note the important point, physically different and chemically similar. The different forms of the element is called allotrophies. The main reason for the existence of allotrophy of element is its method of formation or preparation. Carbon exists in different allotrophy forms and based on their physical nature. They are classified as follows. Carbon physical nature can be classified into two types. One is crystalline carbon, another one is amorphous carbon. Crystalline carbon example, diamond, graphite, fullerenes. Amorphous carbon example, charcoal, coke, lampblack, carbon. Carbon classified into two types. One is crystalline carbon, another one is amorphous carbon. Crystalline means definite shape. Amorphous is not, the compound contains not definite shape. Crystalline carbon example, diamond, graphite, fullerenes. Amorphous carbon example, charcoal, coke, lampblack, another one gas carbon. Let's see one by one. Crystalline carbon. Crystalline form of carbon. The first example, diamond. What are the properties present in diamond? In a diamond, each carbon atom shares its 4 valence electrons with other 4 carbon atoms, forming 4 covalent bond. Each carbon atom share 4 valence electrons with other 4 carbon atom. So we formed 4 covalent bond. The sharing of electrons means which bond is formed? Covalent bond is formed. This is already discussed in chemical bonding lesson. So diamond form a covalent bond. How to form? The 4 carbons shared 4 valence electrons in each carbon atom, each other 4 carbon atoms. So forming covalent bond. The second property of diamond is, here the atoms are arranged in a repeated tetrahedral fashion, which leads to 3-dimensional structural accounting for its hardness and rigidity. The arrangement also present in repeated Which fashion is occur? Tetrahedral arrangement. So present in three diamond structure. So it is hardness and rigidity. This is properties of diamond. Let's see another example of crystalline forms of carbon. Another form is graphite. What are the properties present in graphite? Let's see one by one. In a graphite, each carbon atom is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms through covalent bond in a same place. Each carbon atom bonded to other 3 carbon atoms through covalent bond. The another property is this arrangement forms hexagonal layers, which are held together one over other by weak van der Waals force. The arrangement of atom present in which layer? Hexagonal layer. So the atoms are formed by which force? The weak van der Waals force. Weak van der Waals force is connected through the carbon and other carbon atoms. So this is one of the weak force. What is the weak force connecting between carbon in hexagonal layer? Van der Waals force. Since the layers are held by weak force, the graphite, so weak force, the layers are arranged held by only by weak forces. So graphite is softer than diamond. So graphite binding between carbon is which bond is formed? Weak force is formed. Which force is formed between carbon? Van der Waals force. This is one of the weak force. So graphite is a softer than diamond. Graphite is a only soft nature compared to diamond. Diamond is a hard substance and graphite is a softer nature. This is properties of graphite. Let's see another example of crystalline forms of carbon. Fullerenes. The third crystalline allotropy of carbon is fullerenes. The best known fullerenes is Buckminster fullerenes, which consists 60 carbon atoms joined together in a series of 5 and 6 membered to form spherical molecules resembling the 60 carbon atoms joined together in a series of 5 and 6 members to form a spherical molecule resembling Saxer ball. So it is formula is C60. C60 means this molecule formed how many carbon? 60 carbon. The 60 carbons are joined together to form a spherical molecular shape. This allotropy was named by Buckminster fullerenes after the American scientist Buckminster Fuller because it is spherical, because its structure reminded the framework of dome-shaped halls designed by the scientist named Fuller for the large international exhibition it is called by the pet name bulky ball. The large family of fullerenes exists starting at C20 and reaching up to C540. The fullerenes made up of different carbon atoms. The starting from fullerenes family is number of carbon C20. 20 carbon made up of fullerenes shape and also minimum starting carbon C20 and maximum reached fullerenes shape is carbon number 540. 540 carbons made up of the fluorines family, and also C20 carbon also made up of fluorines carbon. Let's see shapes. First, A is a diamond shape, C is a graphite shape, third one fluorines. This is looked by C carbons. C structure look like football chain, football shape. These are the crystalline forms of carbon. Another one form of carbon is amorphous forms of carbon. In amorphous forms of carbon, carbon atoms are arranged in random manner. But in crystalline forms, the carbon atoms are present in arranged in definite manner. But amorphous carbons, the atoms are arranged in random manner. These forms of carbons are obtained when wood in heated in a absence of air. Example charcoal. The amorphous forms of carbon, the carbon atoms connected with another carbon in different random manner, not in definite order. Example charcoal. Let's see difference between diamond and graphite. The first difference is each carbon has 4 covalent bond. In a diamond, each 4 carbon having 4 covalent bond. But graphite, each carbon have 3 covalent bond only. Diamond hard nature and also heavy and transparent nature. Graphite is soft nature and slippery to touch and opaque. In a diamond, it has a tetrahedral unit linked in a three-dimensional. Diamond present in tetrahedral unit, present in three-dimensional manner. But graphite is a planar layer of hexagon unit. Diamond is a non-conductor of heat and electricity. But graphite is a conductor of heat and electricity. These are the difference between graphite and diamond. Let's see physical properties of carbon and its compound. The first property of carbon is a non-metal found in various allotropic forms from soft powder to hard solid. The carbon present in soft powder, also present in hard solid. But carbon which nature? Non-metal nature. The second property, all the allotropic forms of carbons are solids, whereas its compounds exhibit in solid, liquid, gaseous. Allotropic forms of carbons present in solid, but other compounds present in solid, liquid, gaseous compounds. The third property of carbon is amorphous forms of carbon and graphites are almost present in black in color. Graphite and amorphous carbons are black in color and opaque nature. But diamond is transparent and shiny in nature. Diamond is transparent and shiny in nature. The next property of carbon is its amorphous forms of carbon having low melting and boiling point compared to crystalline forms of carbon. So crystalline forms of carbon having high melting and boiling point and low melting and boiling point of amorphous forms of carbon. The last property of carbon is insoluble in water and other common solvent. But some of its compounds are soluble in water and other solvent. Example, ethanol and carbon dioxide, both having carbon compound. These carbon substances are soluble in water. but carbon directly not dissolved in water, so this is carbon insoluble in insoluble in water, but carbon compounds, some of the carbon compounds are soluble in water, this is properties of carbon, physical properties of carbon and its compound. Dear students, learn today's topics and note the assignment question. The first question: write the difference between diamond and graphite. The second question: write short note on amorphous forms of carbon. This is the answer for amorphous forms of carbon. The third question: define allotropy. The first three line is the answer for define allotropy. Note the assignment question for your classwork note. And learn today's topics. Thank you, students.